Live, Brillo the Big Review. I'm playing. Stop playing. We back. We live, baby. What's good? Brillo the Big Review. We here to talk about Snowfall. And when I tell you I'm happy Snowfall is back, I got some special guests coming up here with me. We gonna be in here for like 30 minutes, in and out. Gonna talk about the show, have some fun. Let's get it going. First, we got Pretty Girl Loves Trap content in the building.
Hey, everyone.
And also, we got Moochilla in the building.
Got the dookie.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing?
I'm fine.
You here to talk about today? That hair flowing.
Yeah, I had to change it all.
Had to switch it up. Okay. I'm back from Vegas. We here to talk about Snowfall, of course. And man, when I played that song, when it came with that's nostalgia, I got that BMF feeling. That was Lil Brillo in the
that was New Shoes.
Right, that was Brillo with the Kango right there. Bang that. They used to come ask me to come dance. I used to have to go dance.
Oh, you had to come down to the living room and dance for your parents. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I was feeling good when they played that in the opening scene. Let's jump right into it.
Let's find out.
This for you, Moochie. We're gonna start with this one. What was your grade for episode 1 and 2? I gave it like an A. I can't even lie.
I gave it an A too. I was there for the time jump. I everything that I said in my trailer preview almost came out. So I was kind of spot on with some stuff. So I was happy about that. But it was a good episode overall. It was a good episode to reintroduce us. I'll say it like that.
Definitely. What you think, Pretty Girl?
Yeah, I mean, Snowfall is my favorite show. So if I ever rate a show to be perfect, that's a perfect show to me, honestly. I have no complaints. I feel like I did like episode 1 a little more than episode 2, even though 2 was like a setup. But yeah, I rated it A+.
All right. Definitely. I definitely rated it A. Like you said, the times, it was just smooth. It was a good episode. All right. So also they talked about Lynn Bias. I don't know if people familiar with him. I know if you like sports, you are. That was true. That happened. Lynn Bias, he's supposed to be cold. They say he was gonna be like Jordan or something.
Yeah, that was a true story. That part.
Yeah.
What y'all think about that, Pretty Girls?
Yeah, I like it. They brought some real life, situations. Of course, it's based on a true story anyway, but I definitely love them inputting that because a lot of people may not be familiar with Lynn Bias, but if you're a basketball head or, got some old players around, about Lynn Bias.
Yeah, Moochie.
Like I said, that was a real thing, a real story. It was a big deal about it back in the 80s. Because this is actually, if I'm gonna end up quoting myself. This is 85, 86, right?
Yeah, 86.
86. I was a senior in high school then.
Okay.
Yeah.
She capping, y'all.
Yeah, I'm old school. If you said I'm capping, no, I'm not.
Favorite moments. Moochie, what was your favorite moment? We're gonna combine episodes.
My favorite moments?
Yeah. Just give
Okay. I'm kind of my favorite moments was when Jerome and Louis was riding the horse and he bought the horse for her. I like that part. Oh, look, I still like, black love. And it ain't struggle love. So I like that part. That was one of my favorite parts. And another part, I like the way Franklin was flying a plane. That was my another favorite part. and we see that how his business is expanding.
Definitely.
And he got his own plane though.
Yeah, he definitely leveling up. I can't even lie about it. What you think, pretty girls?
I had a couple. I love Wanda's Girl 6 moment. She was up in there doing her thing.
Lucky and Henry. My bad. Go ahead.
I love Leon, his little, Leon been in the gym, looking a little buff up in there. So I love him just laying down the law. I always am here for Leon. And I love any scene with Avi. Like Avi, he could do no wrong in my head. Not at this point. I know he's gonna piss me off later, but
I don't
Avi's
think
not
so.
right.
I think he gonna rock with Franklin.
You think so? I hope so too.
I'm hoping that because I'll have to explain it later.
Okay.
But I feel like he's gonna be with him. I don't want to go too far ahead.
Leon, because that was actually one of my favorite moments of the episodes. Leon with the braids. Leon with the braids don't play. That Fro Leon from last year, that was all sad about what he did. But do y'all think that he went too far with this kid for stealing?
No.
What you think, pretty girls? Broke his feet up. That was funny. What y'all think about this scene?
He let him keep the shoes.
That was gangster.
For your troubles.
Like, yeah, it's the shoes.
That was gangster.
Put it on your bloody foot. And then you saw him with a cast later when he walked past.
Can't play around. He wanted a raise. You got a raise, all right.
Oh, so another scene that I liked, I want to ask y'all this. What do y'all think about this? Wanda's doing good. She got a little job. The little job is funny, whatever. She operating the phones or whatever. That was funny. But do y'all think it will last? Because she's kind of in a bind. Of course, like everybody, she need money. But Leon, I thought that was decent of him not to even put her on with that. Do you think it's gonna last or she gonna backslide? I'll start with you, pretty girls.
I think it's 50-50. Like they kind of scare me with her little struggles. She's talking about it's harder to stay clean than to get clean. And, a lot of people around her are doing it. So I'm a little, I don't know. I hope they surprise me and keep her clean, but she got temptation all around her. So I don't know.
I hope she just stay out of the hood.
Yeah.
Well, he told her she can't even come near. And he doesn't want her there. I was happy that he was sticking to his guns with that. Because, he's like, you're not ready to be around all of this.
Yeah. I was sorry, go ahead.
No, he was saying, you're not ready to be around all of this. Mm-hmm. And I think once she lost her job, she got kind of caught up. And I thought she was going to start using when she went back to the house and saw the white kid there. And I was like, oh, God, I hope they don't go on a mission together because he's like out there
to watch him.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
That's crazy. And I'm glad you brought it. You see, y'all must know what I got on this. Y'all must know what I got.
I'm sorry, did I put on my track shoes and run ahead?
So
my bad.
What y'all think about this right here? Was Franklin justified?
Yes.
You turning that boy's water clean off.
Yeah.
Water bill unpaid. Moochie said yes, he was justified.
Yeah, he's a liability.
Did y'all see how much he was using?
He looked
just
bad.
For the car ride up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing to tip it off was the freebasing thing.
Yep.
I think Franklin would have been all right until the other kid said something about the CIA and the passport thing.
Exactly.
He didn't mention that.
Wow. Yeah, I definitely agree. This dude was looking bad at the party or whatever, and he was just too loose with it. Like, that's the sad reality of the drug game, One day you a dealer, the next day you a user.
All right.
Right.
You gotta follow the crack commandments.
Definitely. Let me get rid of this. All right, so coming up next, we got one of my favorite segments. You know what time it is.
Point out the goofy.
Allow me to start first. Now, it was, I'm being petty because, like we said, we all gave the episode an A, but that's what we do here. We're going to put our petty hats on. Avi dressed up like a electrician pulling up to the new plugs house, like he's not gonna recognize him with a little ponytail on. Come on now, that was goof.
Yeah, that Party City wig was not it.
But he didn't recognize Teddy at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm
he
like,
really was
how?
on point. Like,
because he's getting high and partying.
That's true.
See, that's when you're not on your, even he slipped when he started using. Because remember, he was out of control before he left.
Facts. So,
and
y'all got anything? I know it's tight on this one. We gave it an A. Anything else y'all see in the episode that might have just been a tad bit out?
I'm kind of worried. I this girl that Franklin's with.
What's up, one Johnny? Yeah, I don't
I'm not. I think she's kind of sneaky. I think she's gonna do something deceptive to him too. I'm not feeling all of that.
Now, do y'all think it was a bad move for Franklin to get into business with the Connect?
Yeah,
like real estate business.
Yeah, that was because it might go sideways.
Yeah, I know he was probably thinking, okay, he don't want me to get locked up because some of his money is tied up in it. I know what Franklin was thinking, but what you wasn't thinking was that plug could be switched at this moment. That's what you wasn't taking into account. But I'm loving Franklin so far, how he's moving.
I like how he's moving. I like that he was hitting that heavy bag. I hope he got some hands now when he able to fight. And did y'all? Yeah. Oh, I don't want to. I feel like I'm running. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, he elevated. I like that scene too. I got something new. We usually do the power trivia when we come up here. We're not gonna do Snowfall trivia. We're gonna do a new segment that I got called Big Facts or
hell no.
No, or oh hell no. So we all saw this picture right here. And the question that I have is, Louis will snitch on someone. Is that big facts or oh hell no? We're gonna start with you. Pretty girl loves trap content.
I feel like she may, because she still needs some sort of protection. They seem like they have that, I scratch your back, you scratch mine situation. So I feel like she probably will snitch, but it would be something irrelevant and nothing to really do with her or anybody that's close to her.
For a second, I thought she was gonna try to put Ivy in. The low key cave in the building. He cool dude, man. Go subscribe to his channel. Funny as ever, man.
I was on his channel a couple weeks ago.
And we locked in or whatever. He coming through to show some love, man.
All right. That's what's up.
So what you think, Moochie? Big facts. Is Louis solid? She not gonna snitch? Is it an oh hell no for you?
I think she gonna be solid for now. I think I agree with it, pretty girl. I feel like he's gonna give him some information, but it's gonna be either she gonna give the other people a heads up or something and let them know, look, they might try to crack down on y'all.
Hey, and this cop was pressing. I ain't like how he was treating all that.
He's a cokehead.
Yeah, he like, ma'am, would you please shut the F up? Like, whoa.
Oh, he was disgusting.
And that was a goofy moment. You a whole cop out in here in these streets, and you open it, out in the open sniffing coke. Like,
word.
Loose in 86, man. I mean,
he was just like
hitting them boys. There wasn't no little bumps.
He was taking like.
The boy was snowing.
He was skiing.
All right, so next I'm gonna start with you, Moochie. So is this a Franklin's girl is not solid? Is that a big facts or a hell? Oh hell no! I think I know where you're going with this one.
Is she solid? Oh hell no!
She just gave you.
I got a problem with her. You know why? You know what made me have a problem with her? She doing too much. With that, when she was on the like sitting on the floor, laid out with the calendar thing, she doing too much. She
Definitely.
was. Why you laughing?
But she try to be organized. She probably a
No,
Capricorn
she
like
doing
me.
too much.
I'll do some stuff like that.
She doing too much.
That was organization.
But is that safe to say she got OCD?
Probably.
Man, she just give me weird vibes.
I
Like,
don't trust her.
what you think?
Yeah, I'm
Pretty
not.
girl.
I'm hoping she's solid, but I feel like she has more at stake now. She has a baby, so that baby's gonna come first. So if it's between the baby and Franklin, Franklin's gonna
She
be
pretty
all right.
much told him that. So I don't know. Like, I need more information because she kind of keeping it 100. Like, I don't know. So now how y'all
Oh,
feel
look,
about?
he said, I don't even think she pregnant. I got to read
Ooh,
it like that. That's how I do. I don't even
people,
think she
he
pregnant.
might not be. Franklin is
But
up.
I don't trust her, and he's gullible with women.
Yeah, doesn't have
He's
a good
real
history.
gullible once he get that,
Meow.
that jank off. Once he busts a good one, I'm
Right.
in love with you, girl.
So what y'all think about uh Big Unc and Louie? So I personally I don't like them.
You don't?
No, I do not. I feel like they blaming Franklin for every problem as if Franklin is like God and controlling them. Like they could have never told this man no. That's your nephew. You could have told him no at any moment. Then you blame him for everything, and you hold resentment for him still.
I feel like
For
they
what
hold a
reason?
resentment from him. I agree.
Why though?
I feel like they hold a resentment against him with that whole Scully and Man Boy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that set everything off where it was bad.
Okay.
That set everything off to where it had Louis in danger.
Yeah, it's a lot of blowback.
Get that.
Yeah, so I feel like if they would have did what, remember she suggested they take Scully because he was crazy
Mm-hmm.
and
Right.
you could probably control him. And then he went and did the opposite and took Man Boy, and he was trying to take his whole operation.
But at any moment you could have said, "No, I'm good." You see what I'm saying? Like that's your nephew. Like Franklin is not God. That's my only thing. And then for everything that Franklin done for y'all, like Louis, you was turning tricks in the club. Unc, you was a bum, bruh. Now y'all up millions. What are you talking about? I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing something, but I
No,
won't lie.
I agree with you on that part, but I feel like they still feel like he made matters worse with the
I
decisions
got
he
a new
made.
sub. Thank you for
And
locking in. Really appreciate it. I definitely, but I'm not gonna lie. I did like the scene in the car. I like what she said. The big Unc, you a king amongst men. No lady say something to you like that, man. It just put that battery in your back. You know what I mean? Like on some real stuff. I felt that. You know, my man had to come lock in with your boy. He supposed to be on here with us, but somebody don't. I'm not gonna put him out there like that.
what happens?
I'm exposed.
He said it. He said it himself.
Snowfall.
He watching all seasons tonight.
Oh, we got to catch up. And
Next week.
That's my guy, though. We got a video coming out soon.
You know what I wanted to ask y'all about this? Being that Teddy basically begged his way back in, he's not going to be doing right the government's work anymore to me.
Yeah,
I see it as that, especially the way he came back.
Man, you
He's
saw
gonna
what
be a
Franklin
problem. And Franklin seemed like he had some sort of inclining that he was going to be a problem when he opened the cigar box.
Yeah, I like how he played that too calm and collective. He had the pistol over there, like I'm not going out like that. All right. Our next question, I'm gonna start with you, pretty girl, and we're gonna go with this. Teddy/Reed will be the downfall of Franklin. Is that a big facts or oh hell no?
I don't think so. I do feel like it's going to be awkward and they are going to clash, reuniting again. But I think since, because I'm thinking about Reed's relationship with Gustavo, they got a lot of, bonding going on too. So I don't think Reed will F over Gustavo. And since I think, Gustavo, he's in the mix with Franklin, I feel like he don't really want to, I don't know. It's hard to say, but I don't think he would be the downfall. Not the entire cause. It may have something to do with it, but I think the way they're coming up with the story, the way the whole story is coming, it may be just that, because that's how the series started in a sense. So that's probably how it's
I
going to end.
I feel like Franklin is up, but man, at any moment it could just crumble because, dude, you are not gonna be able to get free, bro. I
Mhm.
feel bad for him almost because he about to have a baby too. Like he doing everything right in the game. Like he not shortchanging his people. He want to bring his family in. Like he he not snaking people. He real solid. Like I want him to win. What you think about that, Moochie?
I feel like he's doing everything right to try to keep his family together and keep everybody happy. But some people are not open enough to see the bigger picture with him.
Facts.
Like when he was talking to Leon and he was trying to tell him about the buildings, and he was like, "Why I'm gonna put my money in these buildings that they're not gonna let me in?"
Yeah, that was that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, he was speaking facts though.
Yeah, Leon on his Martin Luther, he on his he reading up in there, like he got a library going on. I'm feeling Leon, but I feel
Yeah,
like
because he
Leon.
wasn't reading like that before. You
Mm-mm.
picked up
And I,
on that.
I feel like it is smart not to have any dealings with Franklin legally because he knows about Reed and the CIA and everything. So I wouldn't, put my money into that, but maybe find another avenue, to store your money. But under the mattress, it is for right now, I guess.
I like
right.
the fact that he took the hood out too to the beach.
Yes, I
I
love
love that
that.
part
That was so
where he paid.
that was
He
dope.
rented the school bus and stuff like that. That was cool.
Leon love the kids.
All right, so I'm gonna start with you, Moochie. Is Louis will get Big Unc killed? Because that's what I think gonna happen. I think that was
Really?
foreshadowing. You always been here for me, and you didn't even want to be in this game, but now you deep in the game. So I think Louis gonna
Okay.
get
Well, we already see him turn into a killer.
right,
Um,
giving it big
Maybe he
facts.
gonna get jammed up and go. I don't want him to die. Don't say that. I'm not even gonna put that out there. I don't want him to die. I like they love story. No,
Yeah,
no,
I was just
Jesus,
gashing them up.
no.
Y'all got each other, Bonnie and Clyde. You know how that
Yeah, no,
can.
I don't
It's
want.
just foreshadow. I see the little things in the
Don't
writing.
say. Look, don't.
Like Pretty Girl said, it's damn near
You see
perfection.
it as that too?
No, I'm saying she said it was perfection with the show. I'm saying I see little things in the
Yeah,
writing
Oh,
I do feel like
foreshadowing.
one
Boom.
of them is going to die, unfortunately, but I don't want to. Jerome, he's from Harlem. He can't
yeah,
die.
oh, Jesus, no.
Sorry.
So
I
both of
love their
y'all,
relationship. I don't want to say goals, like a little thought or whatever, but it's TV.
You
It's
said.
TV though. Drug dealer goals.
Yeah. Look, it's not struggle love. That's why I like it. They don't went through their rough patch when she was
Mm-hmm.
seeing that lady, but now they solid. They together. They on the same page.
Mm-hmm. They buying
And
horses and guns and shit.
yeah, you know what I'm
much
saying?
right. As much as I talk about them, I'm not gonna lie. It was good to see. I did like that car scene or whatever, but they the ops for real. I'm Team Franklin.
For real?
Don't
You
do
gotta
it.
be 10 toes down. They should be thanking Franklin every time they see him. Nephew, I love you. Thank you. You know what, nephew? I'm gonna take my money. I'm off the game. What Franklin
He
gonna
ain't
kill
gonna
him?
let them leave now.
What he gonna do? He love him too
He
much.
not gonna let them leave.
It's nothing he can do. It's not like he gonna kill him. What nephew gonna be mad at you for a year?
Look, he said
Okay,
he wasn't letting Leon leave, and look where
that's
he at.
different. He had just saved Leon.
Look, he deep in it, breaking feet and everything.
Poor baby.
Right.
Oh
Journey said, go say
God.
Patrick said no old drug dealers. Right.
I mean, they have them, but they're in jail. Some of them do survive, but you know.
All right, so we right on schedule here with our last little big facts or oh hell no. We're gonna start with you, pretty girl loves trap content. Of course, go subscribe to her page, subscribe to Moochilla Reviews, fire content. Um, you can trust Ivy to stay solid. Is that big facts or oh hell no?
To who? That's the question.
I was just getting ready to say that too. So, ooh.
Well, let's say to Franklin first. To Franklin.
Listening to Moochie, I'm thinking, yeah.
I think he gonna stay solid to
I think
to
he almost
Franklin.
proud of Franklin.
I think he gonna stay solid to Franklin. And yeah, I did say that in my I said something like that in my trailer review. I think he's gonna stay solid to him. I think he gonna see that Teddy's being deceptive and it's not gonna work out because they still doing business together. So he still was working with him like nothing happened. I think he still was in contact with him to me.
Yeah,
And they said he was gone for like 2 years or something like that.
that's what they said.
Yeah.
But
Because when the last episode was, it was like 83. So 83, 84, whatever. He came back in 86. So yeah, 2 years. Little time jump.
so what I'm worried about is so Franklin needs to lower his prices because he has competitors now. He's not the only shop in town. And Reed doesn't seem to understand that. So I'm wondering, what do y'all think is gonna happen with that?
I think the question is, did they put Arkansas people on? Like, what's going on with that? Because they might lose business in the California area because everybody's gonna be going to the Colombians.
Definitely, yep.
For the simple fact of that. But the question is, are they gonna how can I say it? They're gonna lose business because of that. The question is
they might have to expand.
Yeah, that's probably why they're gonna have to expand even more. They're gonna have to expand even more because they know the Colombians, people's going from Inglewood is getting ready to go to the Colombians because the prices is cheaper.
Yeah, facts. What you think? Pretty girl loves trap.
Yeah, man. What OT Genesis says your price is way too high. You need to cut it.
That's a problem. Like, and he cut it down 1,000 a bird. So if you doing 150 birds every week or two, they get it to the millions that you can save on a product that's probably not as good, but they're not gonna be able to tell because they're about to hit it 1,000 times anyway. So people are gonna go for that lower product.
And Louis getting real antsy, so I could see her trying to go astray.
That's what I mean. No loyalty.
It's not personal.
I don't look.
And Louis from the city. Louis is from Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, okay. But let me ask y'all this. What how can I say this? That cop is dirty. We already see he a cokehead.
Right, facts.
She's gonna keep him on, but what if he start getting sloppy? Because he was using that stuff quite a bit when he was sitting at that bar.
Yeah, he sure was.
Yeah. Franklin and Unc gonna have to do something.
Oh yeah, he did mention like you ain't gonna tell Big Ron to come see you. You know, Big Ron gonna be pressed. I like them and I hate them at the same time.
Don't be doing that.
He is a G, right? I can't waver. I want him out of there, but I will admit, Unc is a G.
Oh, you got a new subscriber, Fierce Vivid.
Damn.
What's up? Girl gonna add to the stream. Right when we about to get up out of here. I'm glad you came too. She loved Franklin, and I mean, she hate Franklin. I wanted to talk about that real quick before we get out of here. This is one of my homegirls from high school.
Who hates Franklin?
Max, one of my homies. She just came on here real quick. I wanted to tell us, why do you hate Franklin? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now. Why you hate Franklin, Max?
Okay, so I personally
this should
feel
be
like
interesting. Go ahead.
Okay, Listen, B, if you ask me a question, let me speak.
See how she get me together? Go ahead.
Listen, we have been super tight since 14, so he don't listen to him. I don't like Franklin personally because I feel like dating back to the first season, he was just a super lame-o. And I feel like now that he has money and clout, that he is the brains of the operation. We all know that. But to me, he wouldn't be anything without his muscle, which was Lee and his Uncle Jerome when he needed them. Okay, last season, this season, he's popped a few people off. So now he really feeling himself. But I just feel like when it comes to people who you grew up with, who are supposed to be like your brothers and your family, I don't feel like he respects them the way he should, or he does them right. I don't feel like he's ever treated Lee with respect, or really did right by him, or really his uncle. I just feel like he's a selfish person.
Wow.
And I just don't like the transformation of his character over time. Yes, he put his family on. That's what B and I were going back and forth about earlier. But that also suits him. He could not be a one-man show in that game and rise the way he did. So he needed those people, and he needed people who he could trust. I feel like they're way more loyal to him than he is to them. I don't like him.
Wow.
Well, I think they saw that too when they figured out when he killed the kid, the I can't think of his name right now.
Rob.
Yeah, when they killed Rob,
Mm-hmm.
they saw that when they killed Rob, Louis had a look on her face like
exactly
him,
Mm-hmm.
and so did Leon.
Yeah,
y'all think about last season. I feel like the sentiments I have about Franklin, I feel like the streets knew, because even when he was about to kill Manboy pretty much told him, like, you ain't shit. Like, go ahead and do it, Lee, do it, Franklin, because they knew he wasn't really about nothing. If he didn't have his little personal bodyguard with D-Ray, the comedian, if he didn't have him, if he didn't have Lee and he didn't have Unc, wasn't nobody scared of Franklin.
Need muscle.
Never been. Huh?
Every boss need muscle. You got to stay loyal.
Well, Louis is in there punching bag, so he might change up something and learn how to fight.
Got that
I don't
know. Even the way he was talking to his daddy last season, yeah, you may be mad because he wasn't around, but he just really be looking down on people and treating them like they not shit. And it's just amazing to me because he wasn't that dude. Like he should just took his little bony ass to college. I just don't like him. I really don't.
This is why I had to have her come on here, because she's the total opposite of.
Yeah, I don't. I really want to see this season. I hope it's the last season of this show, actually, but I really want to see Lee come up, and I want him to get out of that like hood mindset that I got more than I ever had, so I'm content. I really want him to get out them projects. I want to see him shine more because I think he has the ability to do so, and he has more of a heart for people than I feel like Franklin. But I also, if y'all remember last season, the very first episode, it had Melody when she was in that church, and they never brought her back all season. So I'm kind of wanting to see how they gonna tie her back in.
Episode.
She was?
Yeah. He came here and went there with that damn cane. I was pissed off. Like poking up here. Why would you go there and bother that girl?
I want to see how they gonna tie that back together. Like, is she gonna end up getting revenge for her dad? I just don't think she just went to New Mexico, and that's just it.
Well, thank you, Max, for coming and getting me together.
Let me ask you this, Maxie.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think that he's gonna go to jail, Franklin?
Nah, he's gonna find some harebrained scheme to get himself out of. I think. Listen, y'all clearly see how I feel about him. I feel like he would rat one of his people out and sacrifice them before he goes.
Whoa! See, look, I had to hear it. I wanted to see if she was gonna say it because she don't like him that much. She feel like he's not really a street person.
No, y'all listen.
Like you can't, like you feel like he's not about
Lee
that.
Had to teach him how to survive. Lee had to tell him, you look that nigga in the face in the first. Like, he really had to help him out.
Yeah, when he was locked up, like
Franklin would never survive in prison. He ain't trying to go back there.
It was interesting. It's been Max. I'm so glad you came on. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I was on the call earlier. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
The time difference be screwing me up because you said I thought I was good.
And we switched the time. I switched the time anyway because the big dog actually is on at 9. So I was trying to get my little show in before. But thank you for coming. Of course, you could come on anytime. This is like my sister, y'all. So
I enjoyed it. Just make sure you let me know so I can put it on my calendar because the time difference be messing me up.
Oh, where you from?
I'm from Detroit, but I live in Texas.
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
I'm from Detroit.
But she's like, I'm from Detroit, but I just rest my head
Right.
here right now.
Moochie, what's next for your channel?
What's next for my channel? I gotta get my reviews up, man. I almost didn't come on tonight because I was like, I gotta get my stuff out. I'm still behind. I did my theory video. The only thing I have up now is the theory video about Tommy Egan and Walter Flynn being related. So y'all need to check that out. And I have coming this review. I want to do my review for Force and these 2 episodes. I'm gonna try to get to Bel Air, but it's real hard.
Definitely.
If anything, I'll probably just be talking about it, like do a brief thing.
What you got coming up, pretty girl?
Yeah, episodes 1 and 2 of Snowfall should be out tomorrow. Bel Air should be out tomorrow as well. And of course, Force, hopefully Sunday, Monday.
And what do I have going? I got me and the DMC dropping the video. It's a Detroit Memphis connection. We got that dropping later today. A little prediction video for episode 4 of Force. If Pretty Girl or Moochie want to come up and talk about Bel Air one day, since Moochie don't got time to do the video, we can come up here and talk about it. Maybe. And of course, Force video coming soon as that episode drop. Thank everybody for coming. Max, thank you for coming. Moochie, go subscribe to Moochilla. Thank you for coming. Go subscribe to Pretty Girl Little Trap content. And of course, lock into the real. You know the deal. Like and subscribe. You know the vibe. We out. Peace.